What does speaking out mean to you? To me, it means to show or to talk about something you are passionate about. Many question if the First Amendment can restrict what kids can say in school, and the answer is yes. The school has full rights to censor what you say. Before we can discuss how the school can censor the way students speak, we have to know the background of the First Amendment and how the government can restrict what students can say. The First Amendment of the Constitution is an amendment that prohibits any law limiting freedom with the respect of religion, expression, peaceful assembly, and the right of citizens to petition the government. However, there are limitations toward the First Amendment. For example, the government may restrict the time, the place, and the manner of the speech. The amendment protects citizens in many ways. One part of the First Amendment would be the freedom of speech. By definition, freedom of speech means the right to express any opinions without censorship or restraint. The core of the First Amendment is considered to be speaking about political speech. The Founding Fathers believe this speech was the key to developing a constitutional democracy. Kids in school are speaking out in the clothes they wear, the things they write, and how they express themselves while talking to others. There are many cases about the freedom of speech, but I believe we can all relate to this one specific case because it all is dealing with kids our age. In the case Tinker v. Des Moines Independent Community School District ruled a 7-2 about the kids who spoke out about the Vietnam War. The students wore black armbands to school to protest the war during the holiday season and New Year's Eve. Kids spoke out about the war because they were not happy with the way the government had the policy. They decided to show their opinions and wear the armbands in support of a truce. The kids' parents also contributed by joining in similar activities. Due to the kids speaking out in school, the school board got together and to get a better dress code figured out. They decided the kids could not wear the armbands whether they had a purpose or not. Then, on December 16th, the kids wore the armbands again and got sent home from school. The following day, the armbands were worn once again and was also sent home. As an alternative for getting sent home, the kids just decided to not come back to school until the protest was over on New Year's Day. The parents of the kids sued the school for violating the rights of the students and then tried to figure out a plan to stop them from disciplining the kids. After going to court, the case was dismissed, but they thought the school's actions were appropriate. The U.S. Court of Appeals also confirmed the decision without an opinion. Many ask the question, is this conclusion affecting the students' freedom of speech? Well, the court came to the decision that not under any circumstance was it affecting the students' First Amendment. The armbands distracted the other students at work. They did not allow the students at the school to perform their jobs. Therefore, the school had full rights to discipline the students. Although the kids were punished, they did set an example for the future and other students to help them speak out in what they believe in. Maybe not in this way, but to find a way that works for them. In my personal opinion, what the kids did was unspeakable. They were so brave in what they did to get something they wanted. And yes, they were punished, but it was well within the school's rights to do it. But how many of you would wear something to school to protest something you didn't like? I know I wouldn't.